alcohol has been referred to as the Jekyll and Hyde, considering that moderate drinking is virtually harmless, whereas overconsumption and abuse wrecks people's lives. Excessive drinking and drunkenness are underlying factors in many types of criminal activity, such as drunken driving, sexual assault, unprovoked aggression, violent behavior, as well as homicide. Consumption of alcohol lowers a person's inhibitions, and this makes them more likely to take risks, such as driving a motor vehicle when drunk. The broad range of behavioral changes resulting from excessive drinking are common knowledge and must have been known for hundreds of years because alcohol is our oldest recreational drug. Everyone is affected differently by alcohol. How much a person drinks and how quickly they get drunk depends on many factors like age, sex, body size, medical history, and so on. Older people who have little experience drinking, females and smaller people may have a lower tolerance to alcohol than others. Taking drugs before drinking or not eating can also increase the effects of alcohol on the body. There are 7 stages of alcohol intoxication. Stage 1, sobriety or low-level intoxication. A person is sober or low-level intoxicated if they have consumed 1 or fewer alcoholic drinks per hour. At this stage, a person should feel like their normal self. Blood alcohol content is between 0.01 to 0.05%. Stage 2, euphoria. A person will enter the euphoric stage of intoxication after consuming 2 to 3 drinks as a man, or 1 to 2 drinks as a woman, 2 drinks as a woman in an hour. This is the tipsy stage. You might feel more confident and chatty. You might have a slower reaction time and lowered inhibitions. Blood alcohol content is between 0.03 to 0.12%. ABAC of 0.08 is the legal limit of intoxication in the United States. A person can be arrested if they are found driving with a BAC above this limit. Stage 3, excitement. At this stage, a man might have consumed 3 to 5 drinks and a woman 2 to 4 drinks in an hour. You might become emotionally unstable and get easily excited or saddened. You might lose your coordination and have trouble making judgment calls and remembering things. You might have blurry vision and lose your balance. You may also feel tired or drowsy. At this stage, you are drunk. The level of drunkenness between 0.09 and 0.25 lands a person into the 3rd stage of alcohol intoxication, excitement. They may begin to experience emotional instability, a lack of critical judgment, and a significant delay in reaction time. They may start slurring their speech. They may also experience impaired perception and memory, vision issues, including decreased peripheral vision, blurriness, and delayed glare recovery, loss of balance, drowsiness, nausea, and vomiting. Those around the person will likely notice that they are visibly drunk. Stage 4, confusion. Consuming more than 5 drinks per hour for a man or more than 4 drinks per hour for a woman can lead to the confusion stage of intoxication. You might have emotional outbursts and a major loss of coordination. It might be hard to stand and walk. You may be very confused about what's going on. You might black out without losing consciousness or fade in and out of consciousness. You may not be able to feel pain, which puts you at risk of injury. Blood alcohol content is between 0.18 to 0.30%. Stage 5, stupor. At this stage, you will no longer respond to what's happening around or to you. You won't be able to stand or walk. You may also pass out or lose control of your bodily functions. You may have seizures and blue-tinged or pale skin. You will not be able to breathe normally, and your gag reflex won't work correctly. This can be dangerous, even fatal, if you choke on your vomit or become critically injured. These are signs that you need immediate medical attention. Blood alcohol content is between 0.25 to 0.4%, stage 6. Coma. Your body functions will slow so much that you will fall into a coma, putting you at risk of death. Emergency medical attention is critical at this stage. Blood alcohol content between 0.35 to 0.45%. Stage 7. Death with alcohol of 0.45 or above. You are likely to die from alcohol intoxication. Because the amount of alcohol needed to reach various states of intoxication can vary depending on the individual, what might be a fatal dose for one person may not be for another. A habitual or chronic drinker may develop tolerance to the effects of alcohol and may not experience the symptoms or show the signs of intoxication as readily as those who do not drink often. In other words, the magnitude of observable drunkenness doesn't always correspond well with blood alcohol content measurements, particularly so with chronic drinkers. This phenomenon could result in people to misjudge the person's actual intoxication level. Heavy alcohol consumption comes with a huge range of risks. In conclusion, two key neurological areas happen when intoxicated as we use poor judgment and our inhibition goes down. These events happen as a result of the lowering of the prefrontal cortex activity of the brain. They indicate that you're more liable to take poor actions when drunk. For some, it may be as innocuous as taking a message from a previous relationship. For others, though, the promise of getting behind the wheel is a matter of life and death. In conjunction with a decrease in motor functioning, coordination and reaction speed, this consideration causes fatal accidents in a single day. Choking, seizures, dehydration, circulatory issues, and brain damage are among the health effects caused by alcohol poisoning. Alcohol abuse also causes thousands of fatalities each year. One of the most common types of addiction is alcohol addiction. If it isn't resolved, the addiction might cause damaged relationships, a poor career and poor health. Poor